Hello and welcome back. So far we have understood the central tendency, mean, mode, median, and then variance and standard deviation. We have understood that only central tendency cannot explain data perfectly. So we have taken the help of variance or standard deviation to explain data perfectly. So now let us try to understand what is z-score or z-score. A z-score is the distance between a data point and mean in terms of standard deviation. Here, we are trying to understand the distance between any given data point and mean of that data set in terms of standard deviation. Why are we trying to understand in terms of standard deviation? So standard deviation is kind of a unit. I can say the standard deviation is kind of a unit. So let us take an example of the distance between two cities, measuring two cities distance. Generally we know kilometers are there. Suppose that if I don't know kilometers and if I know only the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore, if somebody need to explain me about the distance between Hyderabad and Mumbai, they should be explaining me in terms of the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore. If I ask them what is the distance between Hyderabad and Mumbai, they would be saying 2 times the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore, because the unit I know is the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore only. If I ask them what is the distance between Hyderabad and Delhi, they may be telling me, the distance is going to be 4 times the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore, because the only unit or the distance I know is from Hyderabad to Bangalore. Even if I ask the distance between Mumbai and Delhi, they can explain me in terms of the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore only. Like that, in every data set, there will be many columns. For every column, there will be a mean and standard deviation. If we can explain data in terms of mean and standard deviation, that would be better. That's where the z-score came into place. So if you look at the formula, it is x minus mu divided by sigma. We are taking the distance between x and mean, the data point and mean, and dividing it with the standard deviation. It is like this. If the distance between Hyderabad and Mumbai is 1200 kilometers, and if the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore is 600 kilometers, if you divide the 1200 by 600, you will get 2. That's what the other people have explained me about the distance between Hyderabad and Mumbai. I know the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore. They said Hyderabad and Mumbai distance is 2 times, twice the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore. So the same thing can be simulated with this formula. You take the data point and subtract mean and divide with the standard deviation. So standard deviation is the unit. The standard deviation is like the distance between Hyderabad and Bangalore. So let us try to see how to calculate this for the data set. There will be one z-score for each data point, because each data point is far from the mean. Some distance will be there. So we want to understand that distance in terms of standard deviation. So here, if you look at the first student's score, it is minus 1.63 standard deviations away. What we did here, we subtracted mean from 5 minus 7 is the mean, and divided with the standard deviation 1.224. I've got this score. Again, for the second data point also, I have subtracted mean from 6 minus 7 divided by 1.224. That's how I calculated the z-score. This is called a standardized score also. In our data science course or the practice, in real time, we will actually standardize data. Standardizing data is nothing but subtracting mean and dividing by standard deviation. There are many uses of standardizing the data. We will come to know them in the course. So that's all about the z-score. Thank you.